a black third, please. Thanks.
Welcome in to First Gear Racing's Gen 6 event from the Kentucky Speedway. It is round 5. And we have just about 10 minutes of practice left. Got 16 drivers entered so far. You are riding on board with Ivan Deschamps in the number 7 car. Riding us some good pictures for our intro. Ivan currently the 12th fastest car on the track. Got 4 cars out. Take a look at them.
Okay.
There is the number 230 Lucky Charms Toyota of Nate Brooker. He is currently the fastest car in practice. 30.26 his lap time. The 19 car of Andrew Groves. He is 3rd fastest in practice. Man, that's 2nd fastest so far. Jason Haney in the number 9. Kyle Green has returned to us in the 76 car. He is currently 4th fastest. There's the number 18, Daniel Butler. And the Batman Forever McDonald's Chevy. Got Got the 17 car of Peter Strather. Valvoline sponsor on the side of that Chevy Camaro. Got Tim Felker, the number 12 PPG Ford Mustang. And at the moment, those are the 7 guys out on track. We'll see if anybody's hiding out on pit lane. There is the 22 car of Ricky Lake. Got the 14 of Joseph Klein, Sim Magic Chevrolet. And there's the 84 car of Nolan Milnes. George Bucks, number 28, parked in the pit lane. There is Ivan Deschamp's Bass Pro Tracker Boats, number 7. Robbie Darnell will be making his first start this evening in the 44 Hillsboro Feed Company Chevrolet. Got Zachary Wake in the Be a Moose, number 42 Chevy. Chad Hodges in the 05 Busch Ice Chevrolet. And we have seen all but Trevor Ben's car. Everybody else has made an appearance. Let's see if we can find any on-track action to take a gander at. There's Nate Brooker. He looks parking it, taking it to the pits. Got Jason Haney coming up on the 14 car, Joseph Klein. Chasing all the way down to the apron. Looks like Jason's getting a pit road entry practice. I'm not sure if the guys are going to decide to use the apron in turn 3 to make pit entrance. May just be parking it, tow back pits. We'll have to see how that works out. Yep, he is gone. George Buck has made an appearance on the racetrack since we've been on air. Follow the 28 machine around for a moment. George currently 11th fastest out of 16 cars that have turned to time. There we're watching the 7 car of Ivan, 12th fastest out of 16. Got less than 5 minutes left in practice. Coming up on 4 minutes. We'll get qualifying underway at that time. Take a look at Andrew Groves. He has turned 48 laps in practice so far. 3rd fastest. Number 19 Bass Pro Tracker Boats Toyota. Oh, just a little kiss to the wall there.
All right, gentlemen, we're down to just a few minutes left of practice here. Just want to thank you all for coming and racing tonight. Looks like we're going to have 16 of us on track, maybe 17 if Todd can get his anti-cheat to function correctly on his UI. It won't let them load in. But just want to thank you all for coming and running tonight. We are scheduled for 170 laps. We'll have the 80% of fuel tanks and 4 sets of tires in the pits, 1 fast repair. Edwin's in the booth doing the broadcast, and just want to thank y'all, and let's have a good, fun race. Good to see some fresh faces in here with us, and let's have a good night. Appreciate y'all.
So there you have it from Mr. Haney.
Yeah, copy that, Nolan. That's he had just restarted and then got on with me. I sent him an easy anti-cheat file from my folder that he was missing. It said it installed it, and now he's restarting now. So I don't know if he's going to make it back in time or not, but it keeps popping up that darn error every time he tries to join.
Take a look at the weather on the right-hand side of your screen. 8-mile-an-hour wind. I don't think that will affect the cars too much. May help them in qualifying if it's a tailwind. I don't know the direction of the wind. Gives it to us in degrees. Not sure how to calculate that one. 76.
I don't know how you're that fast in turn 4, Jason.
76 degree ambient. 47%
So look to the
humidity.
floor and pray you don't hit the wall.
Partly cloudy with a track temp of 79 degrees. Got 1.5 minutes of practice left. Got the 7 and the 18 side by side. Take a look at the point standings real quick since it popped up right in the middle of our screen. Kyle Heath, the points leader, not here this evening. He's enjoying a football game. An opportunity for Joseph Klein and to close in on him, 6 points out. Got Todd Smith. He's 19 out of the points lead, and he's having computer issues this evening. We do not know if he's going to make it the race. Jason Haney is 4th in points. He is 30 out of the lead. And Trevor Benz 5th, 35 out of the lead. So that is the points. Top 5. We'll see how that changes tonight. Small field this evening. A lot of people got a lot going on this Saturday night. We thank everyone that is racing for coming out tonight. And that concludes practice. So Jason Haney first, Kyle Green second, Nate Brooker third, Andrew goes 4th, Nolan Mills 5th. Top 5 fastest from practice. We're going to get qualifying underway.
That was good, bud. Appreciate that. That's good. You need to see how it feels.
10 minutes. The next 10 minutes will be qualifying. We'll have each driver make 2 laps. And in those 2 laps,
leave it up to you, Andrew.
excuse me, I had a cat bumping me in the mouth. They'll have 2 laps, and they can take those 2 laps anytime in the next 10 minutes.
Birthday present.
Ricky Lake is the first car out, so we will follow along with the man in the 22 Ford Mustang. Oh, and there comes Nolan Mills as well. We'll go back to Ricky since he's the first car on the track. He should be able to give us an indication about what these times will be. Ricky comes across the line, first lap in. 30.67. I've Death Champs with a 30.8. We'll bring our ticker back up. Check Nolan Milnes. He's coming to the start-finish line. Ricky Lake back to the top, 30.41, so he found a good 0.2 of a second. Peter Strather has now gone to the top with a 30.35. Robbie Darnell is coming off of turn 4. Coming across. Improves, but not his position. Here comes our current pole sitter, Peter Strather. He improves 30.34. Looks like the 84 did not get a time. He's going back to the pits. So Tim Felker is halfway through lap number 2. He has put it currently 3rd. We'll see if he can improve on his second lap. Tim Felker improves his lap time, but not his position. So we'll take a look at the 42 car, Zachary Wake. He's completed his first lap and has put it in the 5th position. See if he's got that BMW Chevy wound up anymore. 5 out of 6 cars so far for Zachary Wake. And he moves to 3rd, almost 0.2 faster with a 30.46. We've got the 33 warming up on pit lane. We've got the 14 as well. 14 is slow rolling on the apron. Joseph Klein. So Joseph is nearing completion of lap number 1. He's going to bring it off of turn 4. We'll see if he takes it all the way. No, he does not go to the apron. Takes it to the yellow line. So far, second, 30.36. That was a good first lap. Most of the guys improved from lap number 1 to lap number 2. So we'll see if Joseph raises the bar any higher. Trevor Benz to the top of the charts, 30.36. I'm sorry, 30.33. Nope, now Joseph, 30.26. So we'll see if Trevor improves his second lap that he is on. So far, the trend continues of guys improving their lap times on lap number 2. Trevor cuts it down all the way to the grass. No, Trevor does not go faster. 30.4. So still second place for Trevor, but lap 2 is not any faster. Daniel Butler is on track. Daniel working lap number 2. First lap was 7th fastest. Up to position number 5 for Daniel Butler. Number 18 car turns a lap of 30.42 seconds. So here comes the number 9 car of Jason Haney. He's going to take the green flag to start his qualifications. We've also got Andrew Groves on the track. So 2 of our top 5 guys from practice are out turning laps. Jason bouncing over that bump, 30.29. We'll see if he's got anything for Joseph. Andrew, 5th place, 30.37. So we'll keep our eye on Jason, and as soon as he crosses the line, we'll jump and see where Andrew goes. So here comes the number 2. Across the start-finish line. Jason did not improve lap number 2, but Andrew does to the 2nd position, 30.27. So our top 3 separated by 0.03 of a second. We still got 4 cars left to turn a lap and less than 40 seconds to do it. This might be our final running order.
Joe, were you cheating too?
And that concludes our 10 minutes. So qualifying should be over. And there it is. Oh, this will be cool. The cars will park sideways on pit lane. I like it. So more of the cars populate on the pit lane. We'll try to run
Good
through
lap, Joe.
and give you the starting grid.
Thanks, I had you muted. Well, I had everybody muted, but thanks.
I was asking if you were cheating too.
Good luck to everybody, boys. It's a long race. Let's get to it.
Do I see this correctly? Did Jason bless us with 5 sets of tires?
So starting first
4 sets in the pit.
is Joseph Klein. Starting second, Andrew Groves. Third, Jason Haney. Fourth, Trevor
All right,
Benz.
appreciate everybody. Good luck. Great qualifying session. Congrats, Joseph, on the pole. Let's have some fun tonight, boys.
Fifth, Peter Strather. Sixth, Ricky Lake. Seventh, Daniel Butler. Eighth, Zachary Wake. Ninth, Tim Felker. 10th, Robbie Darnell. 11th, Ivan Deschamps.
Hey, who put us
12th,
at this
Kyle
weird
Green.
angle?
13, Nolan Milnes. 14th, Nate Brooker. 15th, George Buck. 16th, Chad Hodges. And that will round out your field. So 16 cars. The field is taken off behind the pace car. Be going to green in about half a lap as the field makes its way behind the pace car. Everybody coming off of pit lane, getting everything warmed up. So here comes the field. Pace car is off the track. Lots of bumping going on. People are out of line, but we are green here in Kentucky. Great start
That
from
did me a
Joseph
black.
Klein. And it sounds like he may have jumped the start. We'll follow the field.
I got a bump from behind me. We got to be careful, guys, not to be bumping before the restart zone because that affects the leader.
Jason Haney leads lap number 1. Still side by side with the 14 of Joseph Klein, though, as they come out of turn 2. Jason trying to dig hard on that inside. Kentucky's a unique track. It's got, Trevor hard in the wall. I think he's going to be safe. He's carrying on, so I believe he'll be okay. I was saying Kentucky Speedway, 1.5 mile track. It's unique. It's got higher banking in turn 1 and 2 and flatter banking in 3 and 4. So it's tough to set the cars up. It's tough to set your lines up. You can almost flat foot it through 1 and 2, but you got to get hard on the brakes and make a hard left turn for turn 3. Scraping the wall has not hurt Trevor Benz one bit. He closed right up to the back bumper of that 9 car of Jason Haney. top 8 have gotten single file. We are 5 laps down of this 170 lap race already. Trevor Benz looking to the outside, but he's running a little wide. Give a shout out to the 18 of Daniel Butler. He is so far the fastest car to have turned a lap. And that was at 30.36. So I'm sure a lot of it had to do with catching a big draft off the back of these cars. Oh, battle for third. Peter Strathers trying to take it from Trevor. Side by side for the lead. Jason Haney looking underneath. Not able to complete the pass, so the battle rages for third, though.
Sorry.
Oh, Trevor smoked the wall again. He's racing hard with the 17 there. It's the second time he's taking a puff at the wall. Trying to hold on to that 33 machine. Daniel Butler looking to capitalize. He's going to try to work his way around Andrew Groves on the high side. Andrew's going to slide up. All 3 cars got a puff of the wall there. Hard racing for the 4th position. Trevor Benz has it. Daniel Butler and Andrew Groves both want it. Andrew's trying to make it work around the outside out of turn 2. Andrew gets around Trevor. Daniel Butler, he's going to slide it in there underneath Trevor. Daniel not able to complete the pass out of turn 4. Trevor Benz holds on to 5th position. Back up front. Status quo. Joseph Klein leading. Jason Haney second. Peter Strather still third. Peter looking for second now. He's underneath Jason. Cars do not want to turn, coming out of turn 4. Pushing wide. Jason going to the apron, hitting those bumps down there. Gotta hang on to it.
Nice save, Jason. That was close.
Looks like Jason may lose out on this battle. Peter Strather has gotten around him for second. Give a shout out to Jareth Walker. I'm just now looking at the YouTube chat. We got the Groves family checking in, wishing Andrew good luck, and he's using it right now. He's in third. Our friend Mark Olette, he's checking in. He says, "Go Daniel Butler, woo." Peter Strather making a bid for the lead, though, side by side as they go into turn 1. Andrew pushing him really hard. It's almost like a drafting track. 2 cars work together and get around the leader. Joseph Klein has had a vice grip on this lead since the start of the green flag. Andrew looking to the outside. He's trying to get second. That was close. Maybe it was the camera angle, but Andrew has now taken over second position. He's going to set sail for the 14 of Joseph Klein. Clean air does seem to be a premium. Andrews had a nice run out of turn 4. He's going to be side by side. He pops to the apron. Might be a lead change. I don't know if Joseph can hold on. Andrews looking clear as the 14 new leader. Andrew Groves, the 19 Bass Pro Toyota. Peter Strathers trying to make a look for second. Jason's trying to look underneath to him. Joseph pushing the 19 off into turn number 1. Peter Strather looking underneath. Can he get a run? He's pulled up alongside of the 14. Andrew was able to get a good run through turn 3 and 4. I think he angled the car just perfect. He was able to get by the 14. The 14's got his hands full with the 17. Jason's back there salivating, waiting to clean up the scraps if anything happens between those two. Was Jason thinking about taking it 3 wide through the middle? Not yet. 14 to 17 close that gap. Oh, the 17 just got a bit of the yellow line there. He pushed up. Jason's able to react. Jason looking underneath. Can he get it to turn? Andrew Groves first. Joseph Klein second. This is the battle for third between the 9 and the 17. Teetering on that yellow line. You just got to be careful. Too much of it and it will push that car up. Looking to the outside this time. The 17 looking at the 14. Don't know if that's going to work. That may allow the 9 to capitalize. Nope, not yet. Top 4 in our picture have pulled away from the rest of the field. It is almost 3 seconds back to Daniel Butler. And you can see the cars on the track map. Battle for third. That is Jason Haney getting underneath Joseph Klein. And Jason clears Joseph for third. So new guy in third position. Andrew Groves the leader. Peter Strather second. Jason Haney third. Joseph Klein fourth. We'll now take a look back at fifth place, Daniel Butler. There's sixth place, Trevor Benz. Wonder if that brush with the wall has affected his steering. A couple of brushes with the wall, actually. There's Nate Brooker in the Lucky Charms Toyota. Kyle Green in the 76. Back up front, Andrew Groves is pulling away. He's got almost a second lead over second place, Peter Strather. Peter's got his hands full with Jason Haney. Jason clears Peter with ease in turn one. Peter trying to fight back on the inside, though. Not giving up that easy. Oh, very tight. I think Jason was expecting the 17 to go a little lower. It doesn't look like they touched, but it was very, very close. 17 still hanging on the inside of the 9.
George, okay.
You keep cutting me off, I'm gonna move you, Ivan.
I'm going to move your ass in a minute.
Well, oh boy.
Bring it on, buddy.
We'll put the cameras on back there. These guys scrapping for the 13th position.
All right, gentlemen.
Lot of laps left, guys.
I don't have any incidents in my logbook to pull a replay for you to see if there was anything crazy happening. Back up front.
Plenty of time left to chunk them and make it look like an accident.
Andrew Groves rocking away with this thing. 1.6 second lead over Peter Strather.
That being said, I wouldn't mind a caution right now, so if you want to go for it.
17 begging for a caution. I saw some. Well, I saw a puff of smoke for a second. Side of that 19 looks clean. '19 did lose a little bit of a gap, or a little bit of time that lap. It was 0.2 of a second slower, and it's showing in the interval. Andrew seems to have picked the pace back up now. It's still hovering between 1.4 and 1.5. He was almost up to 1.7. '28 car is taking it to pit lane. So Andrew has got that lead back up a little bit. It's still hovering between 1.4 and 1.5. Jason Haney trying his best to run him down. So well, it seems this has calmed down just a little bit. We'll run back from 5th place on back since we pretty much know what's going on with the top 4. Nate Brooker has worked his way up to the 5th position. He's got a mirror full of Kyle Green, though. Kyle trying to work underneath that 230 Lucky Charms Toyota, and he does. He completes the pass, so move Kyle Green to 5th. It's Daniel Butler in 7th. Trevor Benz in 8th. There is 9th place Nolan Mills. He's battling with the 42 car of Zachary Wake. And that's Robbie Darnell in the 44 car in the 11th position. There is Ricky Lake in the 22. He's in 12th position. Had a great qualifying run, starting 6th in that 22 car. That is Ivan Deschamps battling the 14. I'm sorry, the 14th position of the 05 Chad Hodges. So 13th and 14th there. And there is Tim Felker in the 12 car in 15th position. So it appears George Buck has called it a night. He will finish in the 16th position. So back up front, Andrew Groves still leads, 1.5 seconds over Jason Haney. Seems as Joseph Klein and Peter Strather are still raging on with this battle for third. Joseph has retaken the position from the 17.
Going on.
Thank you, sir.
'17 looking underneath the 14 as they come out of turn 4. Still battling side by side for third. Joseph Klein and Peter Strather, neither one of them giving an inch. Let's barrel that thing off into turn number 3. Great side by side action as we have started lap number 40 out of 170. I see someone get a puff of smoke again on the wall. Must be my computer graphics. So that is your race leader, Andrew Groves. There is getting a little feisty back here. Both still battling side by side, 17 and 14. Joseph almost had the 17 cleared, but they better sort this out quick because the 76 car of Kyle Green is on the charge and he'll be there soon. Oh, just as I say that, the 17 has cleared the 14. Kyle Green less than 2 seconds back at these guys here battling for third. take a look. I saw these two getting pretty close. That is Nate Brooker in 6th and Daniel Butler in the 18 in 7th. Up front, the gap is about 1 second now. Andrew Groves to Jason Haney. "45 laps of green flag racing." Got to imagine we are closing in on the pit stop window. Keep an eye out to see if we've got anybody that tries to undercut. And by undercut, I mean pitting a little early, getting fresh, clean tires, and trying to put some laps in faster than these guys while they pit, see if they can pick up a few positions.
Pitting, 9 pitting.
Oh, the 9, there it is. So we'll follow the 9 down pit lane. He's going to blow that thing down. Hits that yellow line. There comes the 14, and the 14 spinning! Around goes Joseph Klein. He's going to back up. I think everyone's going to avoid him. Probably forgot to change his brake bias. The rear end come around on him. I've seen that happen with him before. There's Trevor Benz. We go back up. There's Jason Haney. He's got right side tires going on. Jack down. I think we'll see it come up. Yep, there goes the left side up. Oh no, was that the 19 is spun? Andrew Groves was pitted. He has spun around. He has gotten on the pit lane cleanly, though. Trying to get our... He has lost... I'm sure he's going to have lost the lead of this race now because of that incident. It's going to drop him down. So there is Jason Haney making hay. He's going to go down the backstretch into turn 3. Daniel Butler has assumed the lead. So there is Andrew. Looks like the 14 is still on pit lane, so I'm wondering if he got a speeding penalty as well. Yes, he does. He does have a black flag, so that is a black flag for the 14 of Joseph Klein. He is still on pit lane. We're going to see where Jason has come out. He is now in 5th. They got 4 drivers in front of him that need to make a pit stop. And that is the 18. So 49 laps the 18 has went. The 42 is going to carry on. Jason is looking to get his lap back now. It's the 05 car on the apron coming out of the pits. So the 9 car back on the lead lap.
42 pitting in.
That is second position, Nolan Milnes. Ivan Deschamps has ran along, so we still got 3 guys. That's Daniel Butler on pit lane. Right, left side tires have changed. So 42, 84, both taking their pit stops. That will move Ivan Deschamps to the lead of the race. Ivan going 51 laps so far in that number 7. How long will the 7 car stay out? would love a caution right now. So let's take a look. There is Jason Haney. When this,
pitting.
the 7 is pitting now. He is in turn 3, so we'll watch him pit. He is slowed down very, very early. So there goes Mr. Haney. He's going to assume the lead of the race again on lap 53. We'll go through the field real quick since we've shaken pit stop tree loose now. There is the 17. He is in second. That is Peter Strather. Third place is the 76 car of Kyle Green. Fourth is Nate Brooker. He has been the man to have gained the most positions from where he started at 10. He's gained 10 positions since the start of the race. There is the 33. Sorry. That is the 33 of Trevor Benz. Andrew Gross, who was leading when the pit stop cycle, has come back out in the 6th position. So that spin on pit lane cost him 12 seconds. Be about 13 if you add the second that he had over Jason when pit stop started. But it has set him back. That is Robbie Darnell behind him in 7th. Daniel Butler 8th. There's the 42, Zachary Wake. Nolan Mills in the 84. Ricky Lake has just gone a lap down with the 9 car passing him. There's the 05 of Chad Hodges and Ivan Deschamps. 2 laps down is the 14 car. I'm going to assume it was a speeding penalty when he come and spun on pit road. This has put him almost 2 laps behind. It would probably be a 40-second hold if I had to guess. We got another 2-second gap between second and third. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see if we can find a battle on the track to watch since these guys have gotten stronger. Oh, yes. Here is the battle for fourth between Nate Brooker and Trevor Benz. Nate Brooker in that Lucky Charms Toyota. Trevor Benz in the 33 Napa Chevy. These guys are 8 seconds off of the lead. Pitting early did work out for Trevor Benz. He had been back in about the 8th position. He was able to make up a huge amount of time pitting when he did. Let's take a look back at 6th and 7th. Yeah, that battle's getting a little close too. That's Daniel Butler and Andrew Groves. Daniel in the black McDonald's Batman car. Andrew in the Bass Pro Shop Tracker Boat Toyota. Andrew looking underneath. Not able to pull alongside Daniel just yet. Still battling side by side. This is for the 6th position. Andrew pushing hard. I think he's got a good run on the 18 here. He's right alongside, side by side to turn number 3. Can he push up in front of the 18? He does. He has completed the pass. Can he hang on to it? Is Daniel's gonna low. No, Daniel thought about going underneath. He's gonna look to the outside. So move Andrew Gross.
I thought you were going to give me a birthday present, Andrew.
Yeah, happy birthday. See ya.
Nah, I'm still here. I'm about to blow out your candles.
So let's take a look back up front. 2.5 seconds. It's Jason Haney over Peter Strather. Peter's marred in lap traffic. Peter has managed to clear the lap traffic. Kyle Green in 3rd. That's that gray, hazy looking car there, the 76. He's making his way around the 84. He's looking to the outside of the 22. No, he's going to go all the way to the grass, the apron. Underneath the 22. These guys separated by less than 0.7 of a second. We'll take a look at. Before we do that, let's look at the battle for 11th here. That's Chad Hodges and Nolan Milnes. And Ricky Lake. I'm sorry, it's the battle for 10th. Did not realize that. 3 wide for 10th. 05 sticking it through the middle there. I think he's going to come out ahead of this. 22 is charging hard though, but give it to the 05. He clears them both going into turn 3. So Chad Hodges in the 10th position now. And that Busch Busch Ice Chevrolet. So now we'll look at the timing tower. Nate Brooker still has gained the most positions since the start of the race. Jason up 2, Peter Strather up 3, Kyle Green up 9. Chad Hodges up 7 positions since the start of the race. He's having a great run in 10th position. That 05 Busch Ice Chevy. Taking a look at some of the best times of the race so far. Jason with a 30.4. Fastest times last lap by. Jason with a 32.2. Kyle Green has moved around Peter Strather for... No, he's not yet. They're side by side. I'm sorry. I almost called that a little too early. Now he's clear. So they moved 76 of Kyle Green into the second position. And he has got a 3.2 second gap back to Jason. See if that 76 can run the 9 down. We are under 100 laps to go. As we've hit lap 73 this time by. Working lap number 74. Peter giving a big push to that 76. Wants that second position back. These two running just a 1/10 of a second faster than Jason that last lap. We'll run back and look because we've had some position swap. Hold on, it's 17. He's trying to take a higher arc into the corner. So let's look real quick. Nate Brooker is still in 4th. Andrew Groves has worked his way back up to 5th. He's got Zachary Wake behind him in 6th. Trevor Benz is in 7th. Daniel Butler is falling back to 8th. Robbie Darnell 9th. Chad Hodges 10th. So back up front. Nope. Let's look at 2nd. They're still side by side. The 17 is trying to make a run on the 76. Side by side down the back stretch. Mr. Haney will be loving this. That will allow him to scoot away just a little bit more. These two have gotten hung up on each other, battling. These two are going to have to encounter the lapped car of Tim Felker. We'll see if Tim rolls over out of the way or is somebody going to try to use him as a pick. Nope, Tim goes way out of the way and into the wall. I don't know that he intended to go to the wall, but there's a 17 on the outside of the 76. Not able to maintain that run on the outside. Good try from the 17, though. Looking underneath. Oh, they touch! 17 and 76, rub fenders.
Oh, it's just so tight there.
No, you're all good. Thank you.
That has helped Jason increase that gap. It was 3.1. It is now 3.6. Now that this battle has calmed down, scroll through the field again. There is your leader, Jason Haney. Number 9 machine. 3.3 second lead over Peter Strather. There is Peter and Kyle. This battle for second and third. Nate Brooker in fourth. He is almost 8 seconds off the lead. He is 8 seconds off the lead, and he's being chased down by that man, Andrew Groves. Andrew is 0.8 of a second behind him.
14 pitting in.
Seems like that gap is closing. I think I heard the 17 pitting. He is. So we got the 42. He has moved up to 5th. Trevor Benz is 6th. Lots of paint scraping and smoking going on in turn 1 there. Oh, Trevor couldn't make it stick. Trevor marred back in lap traffic here. He's got the 22 trying to look under him. The 17 is done and away from pit stops. He has dropped back to 12th position. A lap down. We'll see where that shakes out. There's Jason Haney. Go back and see how Trevor's navigating the traffic here.
Pitting.
Thank you.
The 9 car is
Pitting
taking his machine
No
to pit
warning.
lane.
My bad.
33 pitting.
And there comes the 19 and the 33. cars exit pit lane and keep an eye on the cars coming around while we start green flag pit stops up again. Mr. Haney is down and away.
You better run, Jason.
Put down.
So Nate Booker has assumed the lead. The 230 Toyota. Zachary Wake is the one in second. He's getting freight trained by the 17 and the 9.
Pit.
Sorry, no, it looked like you was about to go high there.
You're good, Nate.
Jason looking underneath the 17 for what will be the de facto lead of the race. Still got 2 cars in front of him that need to pit. And that is the 42 and the 44. And Jason has gotten around the 17. I believe that, yes, that is Kyle Green in the 76. He is closing that gap down as well. There's our current leader, Zachary Wake. We're waiting on him to make a pit stop. So that's Trevor Benz going around the outside of the 42 Zachary Wake. That puts him back on the lead lap. Tail end of the lead lap. We are waiting on the 42 to pit. My only guess is he's staying out to try to catch a caution. That would be a huge break for him. And that is the start of lap number 100. We will have 70 to go.
.42 pitting in.
So Jason will come around and take the lead, but I see the 17 and the 76 have reassumed their battle for third. That will soon be second. As they pass the 42, who's on pit lane. So you're now looking at the battle for second and third.
7 pitting.
'76 looking to the outside of the 17. And clears him. Kyle Green is 2.3 seconds off of the lead of the race. Still got 15 cars running in this thing out of 16 started. Take a look at the leader. Oh. Looks like we have had an issue with the 17. We were following him on track. I wonder if he has disconnected. Keep an eye on that. He may be gone. I'm not sure. Anyways, this is the leader of the race, Jason Haney. 40 laps led. Out of 104 so far. And he has got this man right now in second, Kyle Green. Kyle is trying to chase down Jason Haney. 65 laps to go. Andrew Groves, after that pit lane spin on the first round of pit stops, has worked his way back up to third. He is 7 seconds off the lead of the race. And there is Trevor Benz. He is currently fourth. There is Nate Brooker in fifth. Zachary Wake, he led 11 laps before this round of pit stops. He is in the 6th position. 7th is Daniel Butler in the number 18. He's led 2 laps today. 8th, Robbie Darnell. 9th, Nolan Milnes. And the first car, 1 lap down. He would be the lucky dog if we get a caution. That's Joseph Klein in the 14, running in the 10th position. He also had a pit lane mishap, first round of pit stops. Spun coming on the pit lane as well. There is the 11th place, Ricky Lake, 2 laps down. There's the 7 car of Ivan Deschamps, also 2 laps down. And there is Peter Strather. He is now 13th. I'm wondering if he is reconnected. I'm not sure. He was running in, was battling for 2nd and 3rd. And all of a sudden he just disappeared. But he is now listed in the 13th position. And he is 2 laps down as well. Tim Felker, number 12 car. He is 3 laps down, the 14th position. And there is the 05 of Chad Hodges. He is 7 laps down. He was running top 10 earlier. I do not know what happened to him or what has put him 7 laps down. But that is the 15 cars still running in the race. We only lost 1. We had 16 start. George Buck called it quits at lap 30. Jason Haney with a 2.3 second lead over Kyle Green. There is Jason. We'll go back and see if we can find us a battle on the track to observe. There's the 76. Andrew Groves, looks like he is working it around the 05. 05 may be attempting to pass. Not sure. He dives underneath Andrew. And there is the 230 and Nate Brooker. Everybody's strung out just a bit. There's Trevor Benz. There's Zachary Wake coming out of turn 4. There is Robbie Darnell. Daniel Butler. The 84 car has come onto the pit lane. Looks like he is taking tires. He is down and away. We'll ride on the right rear suspension of this number 9 car. You can see Kyle Green just in the background there, right at the tip of the spoiler. 2.3 seconds back. got Andrew Groves. He's in a swarm of lap traffic here. He's got the 12, the 22, and the 7 all surrounding him. Oh, the 12 just caught the apron a bit. I was waiting for him to slide up, but he didn't do it. I don't believe any. Yeah, the 22.
Can y'all not
and
do this right in front of me?
I was just about to say, I wasn't sure if this
Well, you
was
ain't got a
4%.
fast car. Don't worry about it.
So the 7 and the 22 are battling for position. 19, 2 laps ahead of them on pace. Just trying to navigate around them. We do need to look and see. Wonder when they will make a pit stop. They've been going between about 45 laps or so. I'm wondering if they'll cut this last stint in half. Because we are inside 50 to go. I think there's 48 laps to go to be correct. Andrew has called it. He's going down pit road. So he thinks he can make it from here. It may have just been to get out of that cluster of traffic he was in as well. Left side tires going, or I'm sorry, this right side now. Left side tires should be going on. Yep, there's a car pops up. iRacing does not have pit crews that render at the moment. I do believe they are working on that. We'll look forward to that. 19 car down and away. Jason Haney has pulled out 0.2 of a second over Kyle Green. He's padding his lead a little bit. He is coming up on the 18 car of Daniel Butler. Daniel just hanging on the end of the lead lap there. On fresher tires, he cuts underneath Trevor Benz. He's going to slide underneath the 42 as well. He is hauling the mail, trying to make up some time. So we look back, that is the 3rd place car of Nate Brooker. 4th place, Zachary Wake. 5th place, Trevor Benz. 6th place, Robbie Darnell. That is 7th place, Daniel Butler. First car 1 lap down. There is Andrew Groves. I'm a little concerned he pitted too early there. I'm wondering if he's got enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. If he's trying to make it from here, those tires are going to be very worn out at the end of this run. We'll have to see where it works out for him. It is going to be close. But up front, 2.6 second lead over Kyle Green. It's Jason Haney in the number 9 car. He has led 66 laps in the race. I heard Ivan yelling something.
Thank you.
So back up front, Jason has now led 67 out of the 131 laps. Got Kyle Green making a run to pit road now. He's going to try to bolt on 4 fresh tires and see if he can undercut Jason Haney. I expect that 9. Yep, that's what I was about to say. I expect the 9 on pit road immediately following.
33 pitting.
Right side's on. Left side up in the air. We'll wait on that jack to drop. Let us know he is done. There it goes. 76 is down and away. We'll follow the 9 car. We have ran all 132 laps without a caution. It's been mean, clean, and green the entire race distance.
Hello, Kyle.
There goes Andrew around Jason. And Jason has come out in front of the 76. And we'll see how long the 42 can stay in the lead. He has ran long both pit stops. Daniel Butler has taken the 18 down pit road. There he goes. So we'll have to see how this shakes out. There's your current race leader. That is the 42 of Zachary Wake. And there is Andrew Groves, the man in second. Led early on. Had a spin coming on the pit road. Andrew has fought and clawed to get back in contention for the win. He has got Jason Haney 1.4 seconds behind him. And Jason has got a mirror full of the 76, 0.4 of a second behind him. I do believe the 19 is very close on fuel. I don't think he'll be able to put up much of a fight against the 9 and the 76 when they get to him. '19 looking underneath. And there goes the 9 around. Back into second position. The 76 has moved around Andrew now, third into second. I'm sorry, that is from fourth to third. So almost a 1 second gap from Jason. Back to the 76. 18 seconds ahead in the lead is the 42 car of Zachary Wake.
That's the leader.
Nate Brooker looking under the 42. He's trying to get his lap back, and he'll do it. So Zachary Wake last pitted at lap 100.
42 fitting in this time.
I was about to say, I was going to expect him to go maybe 10 more laps, possibly. I think he's going to lose entirely too much time. Here is a gaggle of cars. Let's take a look at Peter Strather. Whoa, there's Trevor Benz, Daniel Butler. I said it was a gaggle. There it is.
Hello, guys. Stay nice.
I don't believe any of these are for position. So up front, Jason Haney has reassumed the lead. He is 2 seconds ahead of Kyle Green. Andrew Gross, who pitted 10 laps earlier, is in the third position. So that is 8th place, Joseph Klein. He is the first car, 1 lap down as well. He has worked his way back up to the 8th position after an early pit road spin while running, I believe it was second. Up front, the gap continues to increase. Jason Haney in that 9 car has led 70 laps with 28 to go.
That looked like it hurt.
No, I was too busy looking at how many laps I'm down. This sucks.
So now that we've settled green flag stops, we will go through the field one more time. There's your race leader, Jason Haney. Second is the 76 car, Kyle Green. Third, Andrew Gross. And he is 10 seconds ahead of that man, Nate Brooker, and the 230 Lucky Charms car. 2.5 seconds adrift is Trevor Benz in 5th. Another 8 seconds back is the 42 car. He's got a side mirror full of the... I'm sorry, that's the 44. He is being passed by the 42. That is Zachary Wake. Zachary's going to try to go to the outside of the snow, back to the insides. Crossover. Eighth is Joseph Klein. Peter Strather, 9th. 10th is Daniel Butler. 11th, Ivan Deschamps. 12th is the 22 of Ricky Lake. Everybody else appears to be on pit road or out of the race. We're not going to bother with them. So 2.7 seconds for Jason Haney. He is setting sail. 23 laps to go. Look out back. That is out the back of the 9 car of Jason Haney. He is being chased by Kyle Green. Kyle is not the car that is behind Jason. Kyle is 2 cars back. That is Tim Felker in the 12. Oh, 17 come down right in front of the 9. I think the 9 was expecting that. I made quick work of the 17 though. He's now 2 laps down. Not seeing any close battles. Let's check out Nate Brooker. That is 4th. He's got almost a 3-second gap back to Trevor Benz. Yeah, there's Trevor. That one's not close.
Pitting in.
So with 15 laps to go, we still got Jason Haney leading with Kyle Green second, Andrew Groves third. This will be a good points day for... I was just watching the 9. It looked like he was really slow out of turn 3 for a minute, or turn 4. This will be a good points day for the 9 car. And we'll have closed the gap on the 13, who's not here this evening. Joseph Klein should assume the points lead. Do have a battle for 5th. It looks like Zachary Wake is caught and passed Trevor Benz. So move Zachary to the 5th position. Trevor back to 6th. Watching the interval between the 9 and the 76. It's down to 1.7. Jason seems to be faster in turn 1 and 2. Oh, he gained a bunch there. Gained 2 tenths as they went through 3 and 4. I was going to say Jason looked faster in turn 1 and 2. I've seen the 05 has a meatball. He's on pit road though, so I think we're okay. 9 laps to go. The gap is steady at 1.7 seconds for Jason Haney. Back up to 1.8. Gap is still steady at 1.7 seconds. Six laps to go as they cross the start-finish line. Not many battles going on the lead lap cars. We're not missing anything. We'll keep our eyes on Jason. He's still 1.6, 1.7 ahead of the 76 car of Kyle Green. Andrew Groves is third, Nate Brooker fourth, Zachary Wake fifth, Trevor Benz sixth, Robbie Darnell seventh, Joseph Klein is eighth, 1 lap down. 44 is in threat of going a lap down. Jason closing up on the 12 in the 44. Go to the nose cam. Jason just slicing underneath that 12 car. Jason has increased the gap back to the 76 by another 0.2. Three laps to go for Mr. Haney. White flag is in the air. One more lap to go for Jason Haney. 2.1 second lead over Kyle Green. Top 7 still staying firm. Robbie Darnell's in front of the leader. He is the last car on the lead lap. But I think he's going to want to know. Is he going to let Jason go? Here he comes. Jason Haney's going to come across the line and win at Kentucky.
Yeah, good one, Jason.
Appreciate it, gentlemen. Good race. Great racing. That was green to checkered, no yellows. Great racing to everybody. That was fun.
Now, you could have lifted so I could have finished one from my lead lap.
I was just trying to save you for having to make another lap around. I was just trying to look out for you, Robbie. That's all I was doing.
Nah, man, I had no flash.
That was fun, man. Great to have you back on track. Glad you can make it tonight.
Yeah, I should do that next week.
And we've got fireworks shooting off
Yeah,
outside of turn 3. Jason Haney's going to come down to the start-finish line here at
Invite us to
Kentucky.
the top 3 interviews in the broadcast booth on the Discord. Waiting room with Edwin here in just a few minutes.
And the 9's going to burn it down. Oh, somebody blew up. I think it was Trevor. No, it was the 9 car that blew up. 9 has blown his engine. So we will get our top 3 in here. Let me pull up the Discord, see if they are there waiting. We have third place Andrew Groves there, so we will bring him in. Andrew, this is Edwin in the booth. Do you have a copy, sir?
Yes, Edwin, I got you.
Third place, hard fought third place. You were leading and spun coming onto pit road. What happened there? And brake bias not adjusted correctly?
No, not at all. And I just got into the frickin' wall right there and pretty much lost every position I had.
Yeah, I would have to say this 9-second gap from first to third, that was all that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And, I pretty much had the race won if I didn't do that. But
Yep.
I tried to save as much tire as I could on the last pit stop. I pitted with exactly how much fuel I would have to make it and hopefully save enough, but whatever. I got third, so I'm not really bummed about it.
Yeah, you had to do something different because you were in third either way. I think you had third pretty much locked up when you did pit earlier for that last pit
Yeah.
stop. It could have worked out
I
either
just
way.
I just needed a caution, and it just wouldn't come tonight, so whatever. Just take a third place finish, Not
Yep.
too bad about it, but good clean racing by everybody. Just saved my tires as best as I could and hope for the best, really.
Yep, you made the best of a bad situation. You got to take a third just about any night when you've had a pit road incident and a no caution race.
Yeah, I know. It sucked.
Yes,
I was
sir.
like, yep, that's it. It's going to go caution free tonight after that.
Yep, I figured with the short field we wouldn't have too many incidents. Nothing egregious
Which is
happened out there.
surprising because the tires did wear quite a bit.
Yes, they did. I was
So I'm
shocked
kind
when
of
people.
surprised. It's like you're racing next to somebody with worn tires. You think somebody would wash up into somebody else and wreck, but nobody did that. So.
Yep, and there were a couple of washed incidents, but nothing that resulted in a wreck. These cars are tough. I wonder if it was a Gen 4 or a next gen if we would have had more incidents. But these
Next
things are.
gen, I think it would have been more incidents, but.
Yeah, these things are stuck to the ground. They are pretty downforce heavy.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of happy for it, but kind of just bit me tonight. But whatever.
Yep, I have to give a shout out to your family. They all were entertaining in the YouTube chat, so they kept me awake over here.
You just falling asleep? This race ain't boring. It was a good race tonight, Edwin.
Toward the
Shout out to
end
my
there.
family who watched. Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to all the Groves families for tuning in and watching. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. But yeah,
It's good to have people support you, man.
Yes, it is. It's nice to have that pat on the back and that attaboy when it comes. Let's see. I was trying to think. Yeah, I don't think of anything else that crazy happened. I know you had some trouble with some lappers that were in front of you. We were watching that when it happened.
Dude, that freaking scared me when those guys were washing up into each other. I'm like, yeah, this is it. I had to use my fast pair for that freaking pit stop because I had wheel damage somehow. I only hit the pit wall at 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it gave me wheel damage, so whatever. But those guys were racing pretty hard in front of me, and I'm like, oh, dude, this is it. They're going to hit each other. I'm going to be involved in this wreck. Then there goes my race. But, they kept it pretty clean. But I kind of backed out. If you saw that, I was like,
Yep. It was a couple of guys. They were battling really hard, and I don't even think one of them was on the same lap as the other. So it was just hard. It's just hard battling for nothing. I was kind of like, oh no.
No, just dude, just let me go by. Just let me pass. But whatever. They have a right to race, so whatever.
Yeah, we saw it on camera though.
Yeah, imagine being behind. You've been in that position.
Oh yeah.
Bumble.
Oh yeah.
That's why I brought it out. Nerve-wracking it is.
Not now. Don't take this from me.
Oh, dude, I was waiting too. I was waiting for it. At least we got through it.
Yes.
Got through the race.
Yep, it made it through. No cautions. Everybody did great tonight.
Yeah,
Well,
that
congrats
was
on
nice.
third. I'm going to send you back to the waiting room, and I don't see second place in here, so we'll bring Jason in here. Congrats, sir.
All right. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you. All right, we're going to bring in our race winner, Jason Haney.
Jason Heavey, iRacing.
Congratulations, sir. It's been a while since you had one of these.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What a race. Fucking whoop. Here I
What?
go. YouTube going to yell at me. But no, green to checkered, no yellows. Everybody came to this track and gave it their best, and I mean it was a fun race. Everybody was racing that first stint. Just so much hard nose racing, great clean racing. It was fun. Trying to get that track position, trying not to tear up the right front, and manage the car. Where that first stint, I just threw it all to the wind. I said, "Well, we're going to pit at some point, so let's try to get back near the front." After I fell back to fourth and got to second and starting to bite away at Andrew, and then pit stops happened, and I know I heard on the broadcast he had the spin getting on pit road. So tough luck for him because we were going to have a good battle the rest of the race. I feel like the second and third and even that last stint was more managing tires. And I saw just really good tire wear the rest of the race. I didn't overdrive the car. I didn't really have any tight battles. Had to pass a couple cars, lap down cars, stuff like that. You know, you had comers and goers with all the different pit stop times and all that. But what a fun race. That was great. I can't believe that we had one go caution free, which is awesome. But was a really good race, and appreciate everybody coming in that showed up tonight. I know we had a few drivers that couldn't make it tonight, just thing and life getting in the way, which is fine. It happens. But to still have 16 cars show up, and another tough break to the 17, losing connection in the middle of the race. He was a tough car that was going to, have to be beat here at the end of the night. I felt as well. The 76, Kyle Green, showed up and was here all night. I think he started mid-pack. I can't remember exactly where he started.
Yeah, he was closer to the back. I don't think he made a qualifying run. Yeah.
Yep, he gained 10 spots from where he started. So, him and Nate Brooker, both starting, 10 spots back from where they finished, kind of had to keep an eye on them on the tracker because the front group of us in that first stint, we kind of checked out a little bit and we got a little bit of space even while we were battling. And that space probably helped come near the end of the race because Kyle would get within a couple seconds of me, and then I'd turn it up a little bit, and then I'd just kind of simmer it down a little bit, try not to overdrive. And I was like, man, if he's going to catch me, he's going to catch me because I make a mistake, because I'm just going to try to take care of the car, take care of the tires. The only time I put it in the wall was when we were racing hard. Other than that, I kept it out of the wall and took care of the tires, took care of the car, and found a way to get that checkered flag. So it's been a minute. So the season has been drought free. This is a halfway mark, round 6. So feels good to get one out of the way and still know that Texas is somewhere on the schedule later on the season for us to go to, because that's the one I had marked on the calendar. It's like, I got to go back to Texas and try to defend from the last win. And this track, last time we were here, I think was 2 seasons ago, 2 or 3. Scotty Grove.
Yep, that's right.
Scotty Grove came in his first race with us and started in the back and moseyed his way through the field and just spanked us the rest of the race.
Yep.
And I think that was only like a 1 or 2 caution race, maybe, if even. It was very low count caution race as well.
Yep.
I just remember Josh and I in second and third, just doing everything we could to try to catch Scotty after the last green flag pit stop, and we just couldn't do it. Ended up losing by like 1.5 or something like that. But I felt like that was the theme tonight, was like, try not to make mistakes. The yellow's not going to come. If it does, it resets the field, and you still don't want to make a mistake, right? You want to prevent that, but it clears one if you have one.
Yep.
But if you don't, and the caution don't come, you have a good chance of winning. Good job to the pit crew. Gave me good pit stops all night. I was able to get good in and out, my in and out laps going to pit. Was able to bring it home, man. I'm ecstatic, man. I'm worn out though. That That was just, you got to stay focused in that matter. There's no caution to take a break. There's no, can't get a drink, can't take my hit of my vape, nothing. Can't enjoy life in an all green flag race. It was fun. It was a blast. Really appreciate everybody showing up. Please appreciate everybody in the chat, chatting away with you on the broadcast. Thank you for doing that broadcast, because I had it playing in the back and the side screen, so I really wasn't looking at it, but I was listening to you, and so I could hear the things going on in the race and all that. So it was a blast. I enjoyed the heck out of it.
Good. Let's see. There was a lot of trouble on pit lane. A lot of guys were not smoking the turn 4 wall. They were getting into the turn 1 wall. That bit a couple of guys too. I know it got Trevor early on. He just drifted out there. So there were
Dude, he got distracted, man. He got distracted. He made a comment coming out of 4 and got distracted and put it in the wall in 1. I was like, oh no, you can't be getting distracted right there. Yeah, there was definitely. I mean, the wall this track reminds me a lot of like a Texas, where corners 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 are completely different from each other. The straightaway is not a smooth dog leg. Early in the race, I went down on the apron and had to carry it low way longer than I ever have, even in practice, to try to make sure I didn't come up and hit Joseph when I was battling for the lead.
Yep.
And I had to let out of it because it was so bumpy. I think the car got up in the air. I'm gonna have to go back and look, but it did. It felt like I got some hang time.
We saw
so I backed out of it and had to let Andrew and the 17 Peter got by, and at that point I was like, okay, that's my one free card right there. That was my get out of jail free card. I can't go down there no more. I can't be doing that sort of stuff, because turn 1 is tricky there on that outside wall after the start finish line. It kind of comes out, and it's in the lighting, it's dark. The wall is kind of dark there, so you don't get a good look at it. Certainly if you're right behind somebody, it's easy to miss that point. But boy, it was fun hanging it and sliding it in 1 and 2. You could really get it to rotate and turn and gain good time. You had a good lap. And then you could go into 3, and if you miss the bottom, because I was just making the bottom work. If you miss the bottom, I'd give up 3/10. So I was like, I learned that in practice. I was like, I got to hit that bottom. I got to make 1 and 2 stick and not push tight and have to get out of throttle out of 2. Because if you do that, you give up, a ton of time. And then just make sure I'm hitting my marks into 3, because I can get the car to rotate low in 3 and get it to turn. Then I can throttle out and carry that momentum. And it worked tonight. It really did. But it was fun. It was a blast.
Well, congratulations. We'll get you out of here, and we'll wrap this broadcast up, and we'll see you in the chat in just a little bit, man. Congrats.
All right, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that will do it here at Kentucky. Jason Haney is your winner here at the Gen 6 Series race. We'll see what we've got going on in the league next week. We got the Thursday night dirt track series. We will be at Lanier on October the 9th. So it looks like it's an off week next week for the dirt track series. Looks like it is also an off week for the Gen 4 Cup Series. So our next race is October the 10th. And that is at New Hampshire. So off week, then New Hampshire, October the 10th for the Gen 4 Cup Series on Friday nights. And the Gen 6 Cup Series will return at the Darlington Raceway, October the 11th. So that will be a great one. Darlington is one of the best tracks on the series. I love it. It'll be fun to call that one. 180 laps, day into night. Then we have Bristol, Texas, Talladega. Gateway is a question due to setups. May have to replace that one. We'll see. And Las Vegas will be the season finale. But see you guys in a few weeks at Darlington. Y'all stay happy, stay healthy. Till next time.